Hello everybody, it's Friday, June 12th, 2025. My name is Mr. Soli, I'm in Las Vegas. Thank you for finding me on YouTube. I wish I had a brighter message to deliver or a better topic to discuss. But fortunately, or unfortunately, I'd say fortunately, Israel has decided to go on the offensive with Iran. Last night, Israeli forces targeted and attacked several locations in Iran, mostly locations that were housing nuclear activity, nuclear facilities, nuclear compounds, and Israel also attacked some of the folks who were working on that program, of course, as well as military installations and military targets. This has been planned for a long time. Israel had targeted drones inside Iran so that their attacks were precise. They did everything they could. Israel did everything it could to avoid any civilian casualties, as they always do. And like I said, it's been a long time coming. If you're not aware of the history of Israel, Israel was formed in 1948 after World War II with a large help from the United States. We're very, very proud of that. Of course, Israel will always be one of our closest allies in the world, especially in that part of the world where democracy doesn't really exist. So since 1948, Israel's been fighting for its existence, surrounded by enemies. And from 1967 until today, until October 7th, 2023, it's been a relentless self-defense posture for Israel in that part of the world. And President Netanyahu made a decision to, based on their intel, that Iran was very close to being able to enriching uranium, which every country in the world agrees cannot happen. Every U.S. president, every U.S. presidential administration on the left and the right have all agreed Iran cannot enrich uranium. Well, Israel's intel told them that Iran's much closer to making that happen than anyone knew was possible, hence the strikes. Israel has vowed to not stop striking Iran until they've knocked out and stopped Iran's nuclear program to the point where Iran will not be able to enrich uranium anytime soon. The United States made it very clear that we were not involved in this initial strike. We did not help coordinate it, and we were not involved. However, the Ayatollah, the supreme leader of Iran, quickly said, he gave his own worldwide press announcement and said, as Iran's been saying since the revolution in 1979, death to America, death to Israel, meaning that if America does help Israel moving forward, a target will be on our backs as well. Essentially, Iran's supreme leader has said that Israel, the United States, and anyone that helps Israel there will be consequences for this action. To which President Trump quickly said, we've had five high-level meetings so far to talk about enrichment, to talk about what's going on in Israel, to talk about simmering things down, to talk about easing sanctions. Let's not do this. Let's not escalate. Well, Iran did not deter in their efforts to try to enrich uranium, and Israel was tired of waiting. Israel was tired of playing defense and decided to go on offense. President Trump has also made it clear that the United States will always back Israel, which I also agree with completely. So it's going to be a very intense summer. I hope that the matter is resolved quickly. I hope that if it's possible, Iran can come to their senses and perhaps offer to dismantle their own nuclear program without Israel having to do it militarily. I doubt that's possible, but we can always hope for the best and plan for the worst. But I wanted to come onto YouTube today and talk about this briefly. Everything's happening in real time. It's a very fluid situation. But last night, Israel started a series of attacks that they say will continue until they're convinced that Iran is no longer capable of enriching uranium and threatening Israel with that level of destruction. If you enjoy this content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe today. This is Mr. Soli in Las Vegas, and it's Conservative Coffee Talk, and I'm here every day talking about news from a conservative perspective. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And once again, thanks for listening, and thanks for your support.